big round circular dish.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. What I'm going to be doing today is another Doctor Who locations tour, but this time I'm doing a bit different because I'm not in Cardiff, I'm in London. So we'll be going to places like London Eye, St Paul's Cathedral. We're going to various places from around New Who that are filmed in London, and we may even be going over to TV Centre. It's kind of where Doctor Who, not obviously it didn't begin there, but it did film there, and also they filmed the 5-ish Doctors there with John Barrowman and 5, 6 and 7, so that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, Joey is here. Look who's here. Off we go to find some Doctor Who locations. So the first location we're going to is somewhere that I've always wanted to go, and this is Beth's idea. We're going to go to the Powell Estate. As you saw in the Cardiff video, I went to the area that they use in Cardiff. Well, one of the locations in Cardiff that they use for the Powell Estate. We're actually going to the one in London where they kind of filmed David's last scene, well, some of his last scenes in End of Time. Christmas Invasion, they filmed so much there, and it's so iconic. It's where the Tylers live. It's going to be great. So we're here at the Brandon Estate, otherwise known to us as the Powell Estate, and Beth's going to show you around.
This is where David Tennant regenerated. 10th Doctor forever. I like how...
Well, he didn't regenerate here.
This is where he was like...
Bit too much to drink.
And then he walked over there, and the Ood was here, and the TARDIS was as well.
So you know where the cost cutter is?
Yep.
I think that's where the shutters were. Where, you know where when the TARDIS dematerialises and Mickey just runs straight into the thing, that.
And then is it up there that where the TARDIS crashed in Christmas Invasion?
Yes, because like it's sort of like, so if you come here, you know that picture of like Jackie and Mickey and they're like, oh,
yeah.
That's the TARDIS right there. And then it
what,
crashes,
here?
And then so it's like in the air there, and I think it crashes here.
Okay, so the TARDIS is here, crash.
Yeah.
And then
I think it lands.
And then it lands about here.
Yeah.
That was the tour. But yeah, it's really cool being here.
And then her flat's up there somewhere. James,
somewhere.
We should have bought James.
Somewhere up there is the actual flat that they used. Well, the exterior, isn't it?
It's so weird because it just feels like you're walking around Rose's life.
This is kind of weird being here. There's Joey, just in the background.
I'm just admiring. This is where all the ghosts were in Army of Ghosts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was that filmed here or was that not filmed here?
No, they filmed part of it here, yeah.
I remember it here.
But like, it's weird being here, because like obviously in the Cardiff video that I did, I was saying how it's kind of a bit magical being in Llandaf and seeing like being in Ledworth, and because that for me is my Doctor Who, so I can't imagine, it's pretty much the same for her. This is like magical being here for her, and to me it's fair for me. This is where Doctor Who began.
I did cry.
This is where Doctor Who began. But yeah, if you want to come here, it's at the Brandon Estate, and the closest tube is Kennington. Am I right?
Yes.
Closest tube is Kennington. Get all your photos and do it.
So if you stand here, you can pretend the TARDIS is up there.
We'll have this shot.
The TARDIS is coming back. And you're like,
It started raining sadly, but that doesn't mean that the location tour stops, because what we have found out now is one of the locations from the Bells of St John. If you remember in that episode, the TARDIS lands and
finally rebuilding Big Ben after that accident 12 years ago.
But before I show you that, this is where the TARDIS was, and did he come out on a bike? Yeah, he came out on a bike, and he was applauded by the audience, but it was around about this area, I think. Am I right in thinking it was this area?
Yeah.
Do you like
It was
Yeah.
like a self.
It was down here.
Does that mean it's recording?
Speak as well.
It's not in focus.
It will be.
Can you put the music over that? So we're just here underneath the London Eye, which is where Rose happened. So we're actually at the back of it at the moment, but once we cross over Westminster Bridge, we'll get the full view.
A lot of it technically happened that way with Christopher Eccleston, with that Christopher Eccleston over there, and this in the background. But in theory, they technically did come below here in the episodes. Really,
yes.
The Nesting Continent is technically down.
So yeah, they start over on the other side of the river, run over Westminster Bridge, run down here, and then they're like, oh,
yeah,
and they go and fix up there.
You've seen it backwards?
Yeah, seen it backwards. Come on then. So this little, I'm trying to get that. That's the Royal Hope Hospital.
What's interesting about this hospital, this location, is obviously this is the hospital, but the location that I showed you in the previous video, where Live Lounge, this was superimposed onto that location as if it was there.
Yeah. So basically it is the location, but it also isn't.
Yeah. They do that a lot. There's a lot of locations in London
do, and
they're actually superimposed into Cardiff.
Yes, definitely. But yeah, that's Martha's Hospital. This bridge is obviously featured in Dalek Invasion of Earth, as Tom just told me, and an adventure in space and time, and also in Rose, where the Ninth Doctor and Rose take a nice jog down here.
Happened, the Daleks were over there.
Oh yeah, and then it was like, cause wasn't Big Ben in the background? So we have the side of the London Eye over there.
Like 3 titles in your vlog.
Remember this from Rose, the first episode.
Just told them that.
Holding hands, running down here.
Just told them that.
Yeah.
Well, Tom wants to do it again.
So, like in Cardiff, where most of the locations are in a walkable distance, the same kind of goes for London, apart from obviously the Powell Estate. But the route we're taking from Waterloo Station round through to St Paul's, the route we're taking is a long walk, but they're all walkable locations, so you don't have to worry about taking the tube and getting lost. It's all fairly one big circle. I love it. Joey's just in this video. It's kind of like just here.
When do I get to film?
So up there we have Big Ben, obviously in Aliens of London. It was crashed into by the Slitheen ship.
It's still not fixed.
Clearly still not fixed. 12 years on, still needing to fix it.
Oh, look, we have to look now.
And then also, this is technically the area in which it fell into. So here we are in Trafalgar Square, which was it used in Rose?
Yes.
Yeah, it was reused in Rose. Rose and Mickey were over there. There's good old Nelson there. But if you, the most iconic one really is obviously the National Gallery, and you also have the TARDIS here as the 11th Doctor with Clara.
I don't remember that giant penis being in Doctor.
Wow, interrupted me for that. But yeah, they had the TARDIS there, and it was in the centre, and the people in the episode that were surrounding the TARDIS and that were actually fans of the show, actual members of the public. They weren't extras, so that's pretty cool. I like the fact it was actual fans, because it kind of means that in the 50th anniversary, it was kind of still, it was a celebration of the show, but it was kind of a celebration of the fans as well, having actual fans there. That was nice.
And then that's the fountain where Rose and Mickey have their sandwiches in Rose.
In Trafalgar Square there is also the National Gallery, which was also featured in The Day of the Doctor. The interiors weren't actually used for The Day of the Doctor, the exterior was, but we are going to go in and just show you a painting that Vincent van Gogh did, and it is a painting that is quite memorable to one story. There is it's the sunflower painting. Which in the episode Vincent and the Doctor, Vincent did for Amy.
We're in Piccadilly Circus, which appeared in Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Why can't I remember?
Mickey was there. This is at the beginning, the first bit. She wakes up, and this is the montage, yeah. And they have a listening shot. This is where they talk.
How do I turn it around?
Probably show them. You turn it around by moving it.
Shut up, you know what I mean. So,
but that's where they stood.
So this is where Rose and Mickey have their little montage at the beginning before they go over to Trafalgar Square to have their lunch, and it like shows a little bit of Piccadilly Circus off.
I just want to be loved. We're having a break, and we're going to be going over to St Paul's now, which is where they filmed the end of Series 8. And wait, what was it from Classic Era?
Invasion.
An Invasion. Here we are at St Paul's. Like I said, it's been used in The Invasion, it was used in Dark Water in Series 8. St Paul's had a lot to do with the Cybermen, I've noticed. Yeah. Maybe we're not very safe around here, I don't think. Why sad? Why sad?
Because this is where the Cybermen were all
This is where the Master became a woman.
I saw it being filmed here.
Did you? You saw that?
Yeah, I was here for that, and then I was stood over there, and they got me in Doctor Who Extra, and then they were just like filming it all down.
I never knew that.
Yeah, because I was there for it.
Have you got a clip of that? Can we find it?
It's on Doctor Who Extra.
I'm so gonna find that.
A minute. And then like the first, when I actually met Peter, it was over there on the...
What, over there? What, around the corner?
Over in, you know, on the bit where Simon's downstairs, and he's just like, everybody run! And then she goes...
You saw
I
it?
couldn't very well keep calling myself the Master. That was that scene, I watched that being filmed.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about the area around here, they have Cybermen in the area. Did you just put your finger in them?
Yeah.
Do you realise what they are?
What are they?
Smoking butts goes in there.
Oh!
And you put your finger in that.
So when they filmed here for Dark Water, so over there, just about here, is where they filmed the bit where Missy revealed herself to be the Master. And they filmed it behind a massive black card. Okay, they filmed it behind a massive black kind of like green screen, well, black screen, just so that nobody could see what was being said, so that we wouldn't know that she was the Master. And they didn't really think about the fact that hundreds of people would want to walk from there to there, and they had to keep stopping filming like constantly, which was very annoying. So we were all stood on that other side, just waiting, and then suddenly all the Cybermen come down from out of that brown door, just down to over there, and we all lost our shit, which was pretty fun.
If you've been enjoying this video so far, make sure you go and check out the Time Ladies.
Can you go down the steps?
Yeah, make sure you go and check out the Time Ladies, because Beth, did you create it?
I did create it.
It's your creation.
It's my blog.
It's your baby. It's your baby.
Right, it's my
And it's really cool. I love it. And just go and check it out.
Please and thanks.
Yeah. You can see over there, big triangle thing. It's the shard from the Bells of St. John. The 11th Doctor technically was meant to have gone up the side of that, and then obviously that's where the offices were from the episode. Here's the Globe, which is where all of the stage stuff for the Shakespeare Code is filmed.
Big fat mouth.
For a minute then, I thought you were offending me. We weren't, you're just making a quote from the episode.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus! The Globe Theatre itself is further on down the south bank basically. And if you walk all the way down there, you'll get, for about another 10-15 minutes down there, you'll get to the location where the TARDIS was and the motorbike came out of the TARDIS, and you also get to the London Eye, so that's all back there. So we've kind of got it in one massive circle. Yeah, that's the last location that I'm going to today. I will be going to TV Centre tomorrow, and then yeah. You had fun, Joey. Had fun. You had fun.
That's the only reason I came today, to go to TV Centre. We're not going.
Well, I'll see you
Subscribe
in 2
to
seconds
me.
time. He won't.
Bye.
So the final location that I'm coming to today is TV Centre, which obviously was the home to the BBC for so long, up until about 2013 I think. Doctor Who filmed here in about the 70s and the 80s, and also Peter Davison filmed part of the Five-ish Doctors here, and also David Tennant filmed part of Doctor Who Confidential here, so we're going to go there now. So if you remember from the Five-ish Doctors, this is where Colin Baker, Peter Davison, and I think Sylvester McCoy all stood outside as they were protesting to be in the Day of the Doctor, and that's where that took place. And then a little bit further down there, I think, is where John Barrowman would have been in the car. So me and my friend Erin have come to the BBC to actually see a TV show we filmed called Sounds Like Friday Night, and we're in sound stage 1, and this is actually where a lot of Doctor Who has been filmed. I'm not sure what episodes, I'll put them in the corner, but yeah, we're here, so pretty cool. Part of Doctor Who classic Who magic happened here. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed going around London, seeing all the locations, well, some of the locations used in London on Doctor Who, and also going to the TV Centre. Doctor Who was filmed in the 1970s and 80s, and also Adventure in Space and Time, and also the Five-ish Doctors. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you're going to do more of these videos. Comment down below where you'd like me to go and do more location tours, and make sure you go and follow me on all my social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye!